So beginning, we do have the Delta employee that I was talking about at the beginning of the show here. Okay, so Delta Airlines employee goes viral for standing up to, quote, trans activists at airport. So a man who appears to be a Delta Airlines employee went viral this week on social media after he stood up to an alleged transgender activist who was upset that the man did not use his preferred pronouns. It appears that the video was taken late last week, potentially at New York's LaGuardia International Airport, LGA, given that LGA appears on the employee's jacket. The perpetrated transgender individual in the video, who appears to be the person holding the camera, complains that he was misgendered because an airline employee called him a he. Quote, "It was intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also okay," the employee responded. The transgender activist continued by complaining that another woman intentionally misgendered him twice. Quote, "You're being condescending, and if you want to continue, I have full authority to escort you out of the building this moment if you want to play that game with me." The employee fired back, "Would you like me to continue 3 days before Christmas? I really don't mind." The transgender activist responded with, "I'm good." So let's just see this awesome video right here. This is exactly how you need to respond to these kind of preposterous ideologies that's showing up to your doorstep at your job. You need to go and comply with somebody that is just lying to your face, saying that he's a she and he's a he. Listen, I don't care who you are. You were born as what you are. You cannot change that. Every single inch of you that God created is what it is. I'm a guy. I cannot change the fact that I'm a guy. Every single gene inside of my body is a guy. Every single inch of me is a guy. I cannot change that whatsoever. It's not possible to change that. God intended for me to be a guy. I cannot be a woman. I have no idea what it is like to be a woman, because women are powerful in their own way, and so is men. Men are powerful in their own way, just as women are.
And what about when a Delta employee misgenders you intentionally?
While he's talking, you're talking.
You just misgendered me again.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Gotcha.
Both of you have.
Okay, I got you. That's exactly how you need to respond to these people.
Sorry.
Wasn't intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also.
Well, she did do it intentionally twice.
You're talking to me too.
You said she and then you said he.
You're being condescending, and if you want to continue, I have full authority to escort you out the building right this moment if you want to play that game with me.
Okay.
Would you like to continue 3 days before Christmas? I really don't mind.
I'm good. I'll just put this on.
Yeah, exactly. You're good. Listen, your gender is not up to you just to decide what you are. So what people perceive you as is exactly what you are. You can either take it how you want it and say, "Oh my God, why? You're hurting my feelings." Or you can say, "No, listen, I'm a guy. People are obviously going to call me a guy. And if I want to dress like a woman, then that's one thing, but you're not a woman." It's called woman face. So continuing with the article, the employee received strong report online as most who commented praised him for standing up to the activist. Quote, "Trans activists tried bullying an airline employee for misgendering," wrote the popular X account Libs of TikTok. "The employee wasn't having it. This is the correct way to deal with these narcissists who demand we give them their delusions. It's all a power trip for them." Attorney Kirk Skutzler responded, quote, "You are not morally obligated to play along with nuts who demand attention and obedience. This is how it's done," said podcast host Hansen Kissen. "We must stop being a society of adults who are afraid of children who want to enforce their speech codes on the rest of us." And I completely agree. You cannot have these people get what they want, and what they want is to control your speech. Do not let them control your speech.